experiencing a video experience which is based upon previous video experiences, which is based upon previous. You are now experiencing the experience of experiencing a video experience which is based upon previous video experiences, which is based upon previous video experiences. I've always known that I was an artist. I've always known that I was an artist. I didn't really ever plan to be one or think about it. It's just planned to be one. The way it was, the way it is, as is, what it is. The way it was, the way it is, as is. The way it was, what it is, what it is. The way it is, as is, what it is, what it is. I usually don't have any preconceived idea of what I'll end up with or what the piece will be. I do usually have certain elements that I'm going to create the piece out of, and I do choose elements, and I suppose that that's the most structure that I impose upon myself. But I rely quite a bit on fate and spontaneity and just the moment to whatever I'm inspired to do. Most of the lyrics that I use in my songs started off as poetry. As a matter of fact, the lyrics for Through the Mists of Memory were written one night between midnight and 12:30 a.m. as I was driving to work for a third shift editing shift. And it just comes to me. I like to write a lot of poetry in the car. I've written several poems just stuck in rush hour traffic, and I'll write it out on anything I can, maybe a matchbook or a scrap of paper. The song Through the Mists of Memories is about the hardships of love and relationships and the heartache that can come along with struggling to be one with your partner in life. It came about as a very spontaneous piece, and then it developed. This is a song called Through the Mists of Memory.
waking on the floor. You're knocking at my door. There's something going on. I'm feeling very wrong. I wanna see you there. I want to be you tonight. I don't know what to do. It's all because of you, and I'll never let you down. When you're living on the ground.
never thought about doing that. I never thought about that this is what I should do. How did I end up with this work of art? It's totally amazing. It really amazes me. I feel like I am just this being, and by not interfering with my being, this energy just comes through me, and I am a vehicle to express all this artistic energy that manifests itself through me. So I'm an artistic spirit. I certainly believe in like the standard definitions of art as recreation and out of what already exists, and I'd say that that's one of many major factors in my art. Out of things that are already there, I just put them into a different context. I do this with found film footage, with sounds from a radio, images from a television. Take anything and I guess even squeezing paint out of a tube, paint into a canvas is sort of the same concept.
And I remember it was only a dream. And I remember I was asleep. And I remember I was aware. And I remember I was there. And I remember being in the air. And I remember before.
Dreams are also very important, and I think dreams are one of the most influential aspects of my creativity. When I dream, I'm very aware that I'm having a dream. I know I'm asleep. I know I'm dreaming. I can even wake up, and if I do wake up, I can go right back to sleep and continue a dream. I think dreams are fascinating, and I believe that the dreams might be the missing link to the other percentage of our brain that we seldom use or have very little control over. Because time is linear, you can't just stop your life whenever you need a moment to collect your thoughts. You just have to keep your composure and keep going. Art exists in the making, the creation, and paintings and videotapes and writings and any art object. That's not really art. That's just the after the fact evidence of the art. And I enjoy working with the equipment, any kind of electronics. As a matter of fact, I consider myself to be an electronic media artist. I work with video, electronic music, computer graphics, and multimedia performances. I also paint, sculpt, write, photograph. And in a sense, I suppose my entire existence, my whole life is one performance piece. Most disgusting things about art is that there's always art critics and people who want to sit around discussing art and saying, well, this is what I see and this is the way it is. I mean, that's a bunch of beep, beep, beep. The same as beep, 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 beep. There's so many people who just want to sit around talking about art. Who's got time? I'd rather be making art than talking about it. But everything inspires me. I can see anything, I can do anything, and I don't care what bad things happen to me or what mistakes I make. I think mistakes are the most wonderful things because you can turn them around and make them whatever you want them to be. Especially in making art, sometimes the mistakes are the most wonderful things, the things that aren't planned, the things that just happen. That is the special essence of art for me. And that's why I don't try to plan things out. I just try to be spontaneous and let fate lead me. Seems like when I try to set out and do something, the results are usually disappointing. But when I work just from intuition or sort of a gut feeling, really it seems like I'm almost separated from the art. Of course, when I'm not making art, I use whatever time I can to keep on doing the things that are important to me. And that's usually creating art in one form or another. I don't need a lot of money, I don't need a lot of equipment. Really, I could give me anything and I'll do something artistic with it. Really, go ahead, send me something. I welcome anyone to send me anything as a dare to do art. You can write me in care of As Is, P.O. Box 268254, Chicago, Illinois, 60626. As is, as it is. As is. It's just the way it is, the way it happens. It's as it is. Well, there's the famous beep, 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 beep. So once again, we'll inform you that this is not an emergency. This is merely a video experience which is based upon previous video experiences. I'm Stevo in your studio.
And I remember it was only a dream. And I remember I was asleep.